Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki, the guy that will tell you that if you can, then you absolutely should stop any diabolical plot taking place in front of you, and here we are again with more of the Pokémon Black version Nuzlocke, the game in which we probably could have stopped the diabolical plot taking place at Dragonspire Tower, but because of a little something called the plot, we couldn't, and so now, En's kind of loose with his new legendary Pokemon, off to go challenge the Elite Four and the champion, and then enact his whole separate people from their Pokemon plan, and you know, that sounds great. Said no sane person ever. So now we're off to see about a legendary Pokemon of our own. And with that said, let's continue with that, shall we? Collecting more Pokemon, maybe see about that 8th gym, and yeah, just in general continuing with the Nuzlocke. But you know, while I say that out loud, who says we absolutely have to have a legendary Pokemon on our team? I mean, look at these Pokemon. We've made it here on their strength, and the strength of all the other non-legendary Pokemon we have. We'll be just fine. Okay. Oh wait, are you still the same level as everyone else here when we first came through? If so, you're not ready for what Vanessa is. Ooh, yikes. Yikes, my dude. Yikes. Make it quick. Bye. I'm sorry it had to be this way. Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for the Pokébucks, though. Okay. Well, we do seem to be steamrolling trainers these days, so Pokemon Battle seems to be our thing. Why, thank you. We have more options. Yeah, so Dig is basically a escape rope, only you don't have to pay for it. Fascinating. Bye. And here we are at the Desert Resort. By the way, the Darmanitan, it's not happening. I went back to look at where we could get a Rage Candy Bar, and the thing is, there's only 2, technically 3 ways to get one. 2 of them require that we wait until winter, which I don't plan on playing this game until winter. We're almost done with a Nuzlocke when you think about it. And the 3rd way, technically first, is to get it from Professor Juniper, which you get by entering the Hall of Fame, which means beating the Elite Four and the champion, which by that point it's kind of pointless. We've already won. So yeah, the Darmanitan with Zen mode's just not happening. Just the way it is. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Doctor first and trainer second? I'm no doctor myself, but, you know, I have heard of the Hippocratic Oath. And we're done. I don't get you, Doc. Do no harm? Yes, though I still don't get why it is that you, a doctor, are insistent upon battling people. Black glasses. Who wants the shades? Ah yes, here are the Darmanitan. we had our Rage Candy Bar, we could get one of them. It's a shame. Is there any other items around here? Magic casting juice. I gotta stop that. Wrong game. Wrong franchise. And Super Pot. Alright, let's keep it moving. Oh, you finally showed up. Yeah, and you had a head start, too. It's good to note that you acknowledge that. In we go. Alright, who's our friend? Okay, well, we've already got one of you. In fact, Killer Croc already evolved into a Croc Rock, so... Yeah, no, sorry. Still, your enthusiasm is appreciated. We're probably not going to use whatever Pokemon we catch in here, but still. We should catch a Pokemon here anyway. What did we call you? The only thing that's coming up is Ghost Girl. Just go for the Ultra Ball. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, all I'm coming up with is Ghost Girl. I'm sure if I ever do a Nuzlocke of this game again, I'll come up with something a bit more... with a bit more feel behind it, but for now, this is the best I got. We gotta keep this Nuzlocke moving. But yeah, thanks, Ghost Girl. Thank you for joining us. We're lucky to have you. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so a lot of falling. Did it now? Yes, the answer to your question is yes. Well, let's get to it. That Pokemon's not gonna faint itself. Fly. And we're done. No damage. Awesome. And more power. None of your business. That's who we are. Thank you for the Pokebucks. Interesting. Yes, we're intentionally going down here for stuff. Full heal juice. I need to stop that. A different game, different franchise. And here's that thing we can't use. Magical power, you say, but aren't you a psychic? Isn't that sort of the antithesis of what you actually do? ESP and magic are supposed to be two different things. guys are just so not ready for any of what Vanessa is. Ah! Sense a disturbance in the force. Someone's saying mean things about me. Well, we got the flinch. And an effect for us is rather rare. RNGeebus can be fickle. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Full of magical power. Yeah, house fire up front. Just walk around. Yeah, if we had come here before, then there would have been a bunch of sand in the way and we wouldn't have been able to progress because, you know, the plot. Oh, absolutely. Okay, heads, we will take the cover plume. Tails, sorry, cover fossil. Tails is the plume fossil. I know words. I think I do. Cover fossil it is. I technically like both of them, but I went with a coin flip. Well, we can, but, you know, it's doubtful that we're actually going to make use of it. Oh, really? And he's fine with this. And N is fine with this. Alright. If you say so. Can we just run from this? Yes. Should prop a repel. There are technically multiple floors, so we could, in theory, catch multiple Pokemon, but let's keep this Nuzlocke going. Oh, really? I do work my Pokemon. Vanessa works her Pokemon, just probably not as hard as you like to think. Who's spreading salacious rumors about my kid? Who needs to die? Who needs to be put in a pine box 6 feet in the ground? Okay, well, that hog with the mean bloodshot eyes is, you know... he can deal with Mr. Thorn. You're just going to attack because of course you are. And you shall indulge in self-harm because of it. And again. For every person that is self-harmed, another person is harmed. For every Pokemon that is self-harmed, another Pokemon is harmed. Please do not indulge in self-harm. This PSA was brought to you by you. Feel the heal. And again. Yum. And of course, Mr. Thorn is flexing. Because of course he is. Okay, well that means we only get iron barbs for a little while. rock helmet doesn't apply for a little bit because, reasons, I guess? Hey, I think that did something. Only 2. That's a damn shame. Oh, he got the defense down. And thus, he continues to indulge in self-harm. Don't be like these people. Just don't there for that example. I mean, I'm no sterling example of a human being myself, but, you know, I don't make my Pokemon indulge in self-harm, at the very least. That 5th pin missile. And we're done. It's good to know that my kid lived up to what you were told. Seriously though, what other rumors have you been told? My, such high hopes you place in your friends, associates. I don't think you have any friends. Max Pot. Tasty stuff. No. Just no. How about to please my Pokemon, you lose? Choices we must make. Aero, you're up. You got this. I'm certain of it. Ow. Ow. Hog with mean bloodshot eyes. You need clear eyes. And I need some of my liquid sugar. And that hog needs a better trainer. More self-harm. Painful to look at, isn't it? Okay, well, have fun with that, I guess. So much self-harm going on. hog is gonna need some therapy. Thank you for the power. Yes, she is, isn't she? No? Well, I mean, kind of, sort of, but not for the reason you're thinking of. I feel sorry for your Pokemon because they're shackled to you. Also, I'm not going to deny that we rely on our Pokemon for strength. They are how we succeed in life. Hi. Without a little pain, you say. Define a little. Also, it's not as if we're actively going out of our way to try and change the world. We're just trying to complete a Nuzlocke. Don't look directly at it. It'll try and pull you in. Tell you what, Simone, you take care of this one. Just go ahead and shake up the world a little bit. Make a new landfill. And we're done. Six more levels to go. You don't like pain, yet you are looking to inflict it on my Pokemon. I'm not gonna answer that question. I don't know you well enough to answer that question. Hi. Jack, you got this. I get the impression it's not gonna just let us run. Or will it? I mean, Jack does have a high enough speed stat now. At least he should. Yes. Whee! You feed more EXP to my Mon. I mean, that's not untrue, but I mean, we relied too much on Pokemon for their companionship to want to give them up. Which in turn leads us to wanting to see them achieve greatness, so, you know. No. I'm sorry, the whole winning and losing thing is just gonna keep going on. Drown the croc! That's not untrue. Why don't you go ahead and release your Pokemon? All I understand is that you guys are being real assholes right now. To everyone. And yes, by everyone, I also mean the Pokemon. Why are you guys being such dicks, huh? Have you ever stopped and looked at what you did and then maybe said to yourselves, hey, I think we're being dicks to the Pokemon, maybe we should stop? Wait, are you talking about me or you? Or are we talking about you? Come on. Vanessa is very good to her Pokemon. I mean, if you want proof, we're 7 gyms in and we haven't lost any of our Pokemon yet. That poor cat is about to indulge in self-harm because of their trainer. You see? And you keep telling us that we're foolish trainers. Who's the one having their Pokemon beat themselves up on a metal pine cone with some very dangerous spikes and a rocky helmet attached to it? For every Pokemon that is self-harmed, another Pokemon is harmed. Why don't you people understand this? And just some regular strength pot, I guess. It's good enough. Bye, kitty. I miss Yoko. Right now she's just sitting in the box. More self-harm. Even if the opponent is a literal bag of garbage, we shouldn't condone this. Team Plasma really are just the worst with their Pokemon. Okay, bye. Next. Taking damage from the iron barbs, the rocky helmet, and the recoil. I'm telling you, self-harm helps no one. It hurts everyone. We're done. Well, I shouldn't say that it helps no one, it helps us with our Nuzlocke. Thank you for your Pokebucks. Yes! I mean, if you have to ask that question, you probably already know the answer to it. No. How about just no? More performance-enhancing supplements. Whee! And we've got plenty of Super Pot. We can just do this. Tell you what, Cherry and how about Jack? We'll throw you both up front. Seeing as how we've got a double battle coming up. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a double battle. I must have misremembered that one. Well, they can face Jack. I'm sure that'll be all kinds of fun for them. It's been a while since we've had Jack as the headliner for the team. And that Super Fang is annoying, but Jack still has you beat in raw power. Next! 5 more to go. Ow. A critical that did not matter. It's not like we've never had one of those before. Give me your Pokebucks. Because I just don't accept it. Sorry. What do I say? Of course I'm not sorry. Alright then, Sherry, since we're already swapping around Pokemon and letting others be the headliner when they haven't been in some time, why don't you headline the team for us? Wow, okay. See you that way. Slap her! Next. Hey, you awake? Are you awake? Just checking to see if she's awake. Just checking. I'm telling you, she may look small and she may look sweet, but Sherry has got some real power behind her. Okay. Super Pots! Yum. A Sunstone. Sorry, I just had to go get my stuff. I can't help myself. We love stuff. We need more. We need another repel. There we go. And let's keep going. I say we, but this is in reality kind of some dangerous stuff we're doing. Just walking into quicksand like this. Hi, how's it going? Oh, look who suddenly dropped in with us. After I took care of all the roadblocks. Okay. I guess? I'm just here because the plot demanded it. Okay. Are you sure you're absolutely certain about this? I mean, any person with common sense would see that Vanessa is, like, the biggest threat to N's plan here, to your plan, and, you really should stop her. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that you're not actually doing anything, but it seems like you're taking a premature victory lap here. Okay. Okay. Good to hear it, champ. Wow. Kindness, you say? Okay. I feel like we could have stopped him. Get someone else to look for it? How very convenient. Now, Vanessa, what have we talked about? Yes? What? What do you want? You know, if you were that scam-likely fellow, we would have hung up. Alright, fine, Jesus Christ. Arceus. For Arceus' sake. Okay, bye. Alright, if you say so. Once more to where the plot demands we go. Whee! Hi, we're here. So it seems, but I'm just trying to complete a Nuzlocke. Why does it have to be so serious? Maybe. We should be thankful for their stupidity. What? What do you want? Okay. Sure, why not? I'm just determined to complete a Nuzlocke, and I know that defeating N is required to make that happen. Yeah, sure. That's about as close to no pressure as we're gonna get. That is an excellent question. How? Did you figure that one out? The 8th gym leader is a dragon-type Pokemon user. Not like we've never dealt with that kind of situation before. And he leaves as quickly as he arrives. Of course not, we'd never forget that. Alright, you have fun with that. Good to know. Yep. Duly noted. Alright then. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly back to Iceforce City. And, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop while the stopping is good, yeah? We got the plot moving once again. Real quick, let's go ahead and buy up our potions. And 2 more Ultra Balls. Never hurts to have a little extra something on hand. Our Pokemon deserve it. Okay, now we're going to stop while the stopping is good. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. Seriously though, can we get something a little bit more concrete on how to resurrect this dragon? You know, do we need to do a dance? Do we need to sacrifice someone else's Pokemon? Do we need to collect the Dragon Balls? Something concrete, please.